Oh, sorry about that. I had gone away there. So, but anyway, this is what you gotta do. Take off the hubs here, part two. Loosen this guy here. Hang on, let me go back again. There you go. You kind of have to like lift it up and getting it straight to come out of there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's coming out slowly. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, one is off. And the last one. Good to go. Okay, and this guy's coming off. Okay, good. So they're off. Now I'm just gonna pull this guy out here. We're gonna put the longer one sorry for my tools here, I have it all together here. We're gonna put these guys on. We're gonna take the one from the Creighton 2018 version and put replace it to the shorter one. I'm not hybriding it now, so if I do it hybrid, then I use a longer one, and then upper A arms and low arms, you know, for that. But this is what I'm only truggifying it. So this is the one we're gonna put this guy to the shorter shaft here. So we're gonna replace this one here. So I'm gonna take out that pin first. Okay, slowly, careful. Save that pin. Pull the dog bone there. Pop this guy out. It's kind of loose. Maybe it's a thinner. We'll save that for that guy here. I'm going to save that guy for this guy here later on. Let's put that together. Okay. Remember to have this one back here. Okay. Put this guy back. And put the Creighton axle in there. So we're going to put that guy right there. Line it all up. Grab the pin. Come on, where are you? Okay, hang on. There you go. And we put that back in. Now remember, put the same pin on this on the same hexes, because the other pin for your hexes, this is the axle, is shorter. The pin in here is shorter than the one in the axle. So don't get it switched, changed, because it won't fit your the bearing hub area. So make sure you put the right one. Yeah, so slightly longer. And look at your manual also. Your manual, you would need to look at your manual. It'll tell you it's longer. So I'm going to be replacing this one. So I got this one together already. Now I'm going to put it to the Creighton hubs, which is the one on top here now. Okay, I'm putting away the Typhon. So this is the difference on the both of them. So you can tell which one. See, one has a curve here. The Typhon does not have that curve. The white indicators are just saying that's where the top is. So yeah, see this curve here, and this one doesn't have that curve. Okay, they're longer. You'll have a 1/2 inch spread on each side, so 1 inch spread out, because when you put the wheels on the other one, they don't turn correctly. You won't have the space. It'll rub. So you want to use this if you're going to truggyfy your typhon, the Creighton hubs. Okay. So now we're going to put this guy in. We're going to place this guy in with the bearings. The bearings are already in there. I'm going to change these bearings to ceramic. I want to waste these guys first, and then I'll put the ceramic bearings or something like that, the better ones, or fast eddy bearings, those ones. So we're going to replace this guy in here. Get that light in there. Oh, right here, sorry, get lost. Boom. Okay. I'm going to just start my screws on first on one of them, which is a 2.5 millimeter. Make sure I get that axles in there. Now you got wide in it, so you might have to change the camber link and because it did get about ½ an inch wider. I know this is going to be a long video because we're traveling. I'm just doing the front for now, and I will show you guys in the back later. So get up there, baby. Hang on. Gotta get that touched first. Oop, turn that guy here. Trying to get it started slowly. You don't want to. This is a plastic, yes, so just get it started first. Slowly. Make sure you check your it's connected to the diff keys, the diff gears there. And then we're gonna tighten this guy up now. We're almost finished.
What's Bato doing here?
My little daughter's talking.
What's Bato doing here? It's Bato doing here.
Hey baby, hang on. I have a little daughter, so she's talking to me. She's the boss. So, and then remember this guy right here. You put back in the bottom. So you get it all tight. That's a spacer for the bottom.
Bottom?
Yep,
Okay.
bottom.
Okay.
You're on YouTube, baby. It's okay. I know you help me sometimes. Okay. And then we're gonna get our Creighton hexes. Creighton hexes here. We replace this. So now the difference between the two Creighton hexes is different now. This is the Creighton hex, and this is the typhon. So there's a significant length longer. So it's that much more longer for that because the typhon is flat on the back here. This will be touching the bearing, but we're going to be using this Creighton hex, not the typhon hexes to be truggyfied. So we're going to replace them to the car now. Okay, go ahead and look at that. Just to show you that's what the difference is. Replace this close to the hole here. and get the one from eBay, the pin. Get it in there. And then the grub screw to lock in that guy is this guy. I'm not gonna Loctite this. I just want to show you for preference. I'm going to Loctite it later on just for you guys to shorten the film. I don't want to do that right now. 2.5 millimeter hex. Place this guy here. I'm going to use my special tool here. Okay. And then we'll lock our loosen this guy. Whoops, that's kind of special tool. Anyway, you can use a regular wrench here. So, and then we put this guy back. Of course, I'm going to adjust my camber links later on. I just want to put it on for you for preference. We got that, oh, we got to put this, replace this guy here. Remember that here. This is 2 millimeter. So the hex drivers you need is a 2 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, and 5 millimeter to do this, to change the hubs. So just gotta remember that. So if you have a driver, you know, the machine, you know, the Bosch driver or some kind of, oops, sorry, you know, the small little 12-volt drivers like that, the screw guns. Make sure you guys have it the setting the lowest as possible, number 1. I'm just doing this by hand because I don't want to, you know, just showing my preference. Because most people don't have those drivers. There's the DeWalt or, you know, the Bosch drivers like that, the 12 volts. Yeah, so there's a lot of other drivers out there. I have the Bosch driver, but if I would set it with tightening things, I would set it on 1 on the torque. But I'm doing it by hand now, so this guy fits exactly where it needs to be because it's shaped for that. Oops, sorry. It's shaped. Don't go like this. The other way. This the other way. Shaped to where it's going to be like that. Okay. We're going to put that guy in here. Yep, big one.
The small one?
Yep, small one too.
Hegel?
Yep. My daughter's talking to me. She's only 3 years old, but tighten this guy up. Come on, get in there. I wish I had fast forward, but I don't have fast forward. But so maybe you'll pause it for a while, honey. Oops, I don't know if I got the thread. Oops, sorry. Let me put it by hand first. Let me feel it out. Come on, buddy. Get in there. It's a brand new plastic because it was when I bought it from eBay. It was brand new, so you're gonna have to kind of like fit in there. Gotta start the thread started or something. I think rebashing the Creighton had a tip on doing that, starting the threads in there. So shout out to him too. And Rich Tuber Bash. There's those guys are TP Parts Extreme. Those guys are one of the best bashers in the world. So shout out to you guys there. They're the one who's kind of like guiding me to do this. And in my hometown here, so Rich Tuber Bash. So I do, wish to drive with him. He called me a couple of times, but my schedule are busy. So even his too. So maybe one day we'll find each other too, so that we can bash together. And it's also T-Dog 916. That guy is a good basher too. He's partner of Rich Duber Bash. So anyway, and those guys are awesome too. So shout out to T-Dog also. Yeah. And his son. Even his kids can drive. And Rich Duber Bash's daughter can drive also. She's very skilled. She's an awesome driver. I have a little 3-year-old here. She actually will owe this one later on, because I have other armor cars that I have. My favorite for me right now, I haven't even drove this one yet, so it's like oops, where did I put this screw here? I gotta find that here. So hook that guy up like that, and then we're done. So I gotta find that screw here. Like at the bottom. That's right there. Oops. And just hook this guy's screw here. I'm going to tighten it up now, so that's good. So now we got this all together. So now, as you can see, it has been truggified. It's wider. So you can see that there. Okay. So hopefully this will help you guys here on what we're going to do there. I'm actually putting those guys in there. So I kept the same drive shaft here. They're the same, but if you wanted to truggify it, then you have to have the longer ones hybrid it, like what Rich Tuber Bash. But I just want to truggify this one only. Yeah. Actually, a truggified one would be an Outcast. I just change the shock towers, on that in here. This can be changed into an Outcast too, because they're in the same platform, And this is a Typhon actually only, so just bigger towers and all that kind of stuff. If you want to hybrid it, put longer A-arms, the Kraton A-arms. But this is the Typhon, so truggified Typhon for the front part. So they'll be putting that, and then later on there'll be in the back. You got hubs also for the rear, and then we're gonna change the hubs axles for the back. Axles in the back there. So that's going to be another video later on. I just did the front for now, and then it's finished. So anyway, YouTubers, thank you so much. Hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. As you can see, this has been truggified in the front. It got widener. So take care, and hopefully that'll be helpful for you guys there. Bye bye.